Direct News TV. February 12, 2024. Russia slaps sanctions on British officials, historians and academics. Russia has imposed sanctions on 18 British citizens including officials, academics and Russia experts for what Moscow says is an attempt to demonize Russia and fan the war in Ukraine. We are forced to state that Russophobically charged British representatives do not shy away trying to discredit the constitutional system and socio-political processes in our country, Russia's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said on Monday. The so-called brain trusts operating on the basis of the largest British and Western educational institutions make a significant contribution to the subversive work of London in the Russian direction. The Russian Foreign Ministry also said the United Kingdom's strategy on Ukraine has led to further escalation and loss of life in the war. By pushing the President Volodymyr Zelensky regime to continue the bloodshed, the British must realize that, along with Ukrainian neo-Nazis, they bear responsibility for crimes against civilians, the ministry alleged. Personal sanctions were announced against British Deputy Defence Minister James Cartledge, Deputy National Security Advisor Sarah McIntosh and Director of Submarines Simon Asquith. Others targeted included Stuart Peach, the British Prime Minister's Special Envoy to the Western Balkans, as well as Lords Dan Hannan and Michael Ashcroft. The academics sanctioned included historians Orlando Figgs, Norman Davies, Timothy Garton Ash, Rob Johnson, David Abulafia and experts including Roy Allison of the University of Oxford, Graham Robertson of the University of North Carolina, Calder Walton of Harvard University and James Sher of the International Center for Defense and Security in Tallinn. There was no immediate comment from the British government. The UK has provided military and financial aid to Ukraine since Russia's full-scale invasion in February 2022. In January, British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said the country will increase its military aid to Ukraine in the next financial year to £2.5 billion, $3.15 billion, an increase of £200 million, $252 million, on the previous 2 years. Sunak and Zelensky also signed a security agreement that the Ukrainian leader said would remain in place until Kyiv joined the NATO military alliance. Ukraine had been fighting for the principles of freedom and democracy for 2 years, Sunak said in a statement in January. We will stand with Ukraine in their darkest hours and in the better times to come, he promised. My name is Kingsley. Please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be the first to be notified whenever we post, you won't regret it.